All right, we're back with our last 3-pound barrel, and we're going to put Howlite, which is a Mohs hardness 3.5, so it's pretty soft stone. And it's a nice opaque white with some gray streaks in it. So that's about 2/3 full. So back with our coarse grit, we're going to want 3 tablespoons. And then we're going to want 1 tablespoon, probably half a tablespoon of baking soda, and our water. It's a little high, and I'm not adding ceramic media at this point, but I do have more Howlite, so I'll add a couple more pieces. Just put it in here. Yeah, that's better. Hurry up. And this is how we get our buckets overloaded. Okay, put the lid on. Outer lid, washer, knurl nut, test, label. Look at how fast we're whipping through this. 60/90. Today is 9/21. This is Howlite. Okay. I'm gonna write up our barrel sheets so we know what we're doing. We've got track of what we're doing. All right. Here we have Howlite. It's been in coarse 60/90 grit for 1 week, and it has made some amazing progress. Now, this has not had any ceramic media in it to cushion it, so it really worked on this rough beautifully. And it's really darn close to going to medium. I think a few more days, 1 more week. I don't really think it needs a full week. I think, just a few more days, it's going to be ready for medium. It has a chip out of it, and we have some chips over here. Not very many, which is lovely. Wow, look at the pattern on that one. Wow. But I think it has 1 or 2 tiny little imperfections that we want to get out. Wow, that is like 99.9% ready for medium. Let's see how light this pattern is. And these are dry, by the way. These are not wet at all. There, now it's wet. Got a little bit of a yellow striping in there, which is kind of interesting. Little piece here. Divot there. Some needs to come out there. Yeah, I don't think I have anything moving forward. Oof. Howlite's a very calming stone if you're quick to anger. And there's a whole lot of other properties to it, but I just think they're beautiful. Just infinite patterns. Oh, if it wasn't for that right here, it would be ready for medium. Okay, we're going to add some ceramic media to this. We didn't have any in it before. And it's a softer stone, and we don't want it to start bruising. Oh, there's another chip right there. See that? Add that to our pile. And hopefully there won't be any more chipping next week, because we really want to move this forward because it feels so nice and I think it's so ready. So almost ready to go to medium. Gosh, if it wasn't for that, it'd be ready to go. Okay. That's our Howlite. 1 week in rough and ready to move. Darn close to move forward. Okay, there's no more chips there, so we have these chips. We have just a little baggie. And we keep these. I'm keeping these because I'm working on another project. And these chips are going to be needed. And then I just set this aside. If there's any more, we just keep adding to it. I have a whole container full of chips. So now, I didn't lose. I mean, this is a little over half full. A little less than half full. And so we didn't lose a lot of mass. So we're just going to add some ceramic media and put it in for 1 more week. Okay, we're going to move on to our next barrel. We're back with our Howlite. It has been in 6090 course for 3 full weeks, and it is moving along beautifully. And I think a lot of this hopefully be ready to move to medium. That one's ready. Okay. Ready? Oh, that's got a little bit. That's going to hold it back. Oh wow, these are just so lovely. Oh, there's just a little bit. Oh. Just this one part. That's really beautiful stone. Wonder if medium will get that out. We're going to find out. Again, the worst thing that happens when you move something forward and it's not ready is you have to take it back a stage. And really, that's not all that horrible. This Howlite is so lovely. Look at the patterns. That's definitely ready. Oh, that's got a few spots. I think this howlite is just lovely, and it's a very calming stone. If you're quick to anger, you should really carry a piece with you. It'll help you out. It's got a little indent there that feels a little rougher than the rest of the surface. And I think what we're going to do is move it forward and pray. Oh, we did the right thing. Oh, wow, this is definitely ready to move forward. But not this one. Well, except for that divot there. Look at how pretty these are. Wow, just beautiful. Oh, nope, not ready. Not ready. It's a little one. And I'm not seeing chips, which is hard to tell with the ceramic media being the same color. Okay, this is all we have to stay in course, and it might have to stay back because there's so much more that's ready to move on to medium. I don't know, we'll see what happens. We'll see if I have more howlite. If not, this is gonna change up. Right, this piece is broken in half, and I'm gonna get rid of it because the stones are so soft. I don't want anything that's gonna hurt it. Okay, we'll be back. So let's see if we have anything else that's in course. Hold on. Hello, and we are back with howlite. It has been in course 6090 grit since September 21st, so it's been 4 full weeks. Oh, we've got one little chip here, and I think that's where this came from. Aw. Goes back in the rough. Wow, it's feeling really nice. There's a couple little things still to do on that. These are so close, but I want to run them for 1 more week. Yeah, they just have, I mean, they're a soft stone. I think I'm going to run these with less grit. Because they're starting to feel real. Let's dry it off. It's like it feels sandy almost. Yeah. It's a soft stone. So we want to be careful how long and we beat it up in course. But we do have all of this that still needs to be worked out. Really super close. There's a piece that broke off too. There's a chip. Yeah, I just think that this needs, none of it's ready to move forward. We're going to give it 1 more week. That's really cool stone. think I have more howlite. I'm going to add it to this because this is all we have left. It's about 1/4 of a tiny barrel. Yeah, I think if I have any more howlite laying around, I'm going to add it. And let it run one whole more week. Nothing's coming out. We've got one piece of chipped ceramic media and a couple of chips that broke off on the stone. So that's what's happening with our howlite this week. And this is in the small 1.5 pound barrel. So let's see, it's gonna need a little bit more TLC. Let's see if we can add any more pieces to it. If not, it's just going to run the way it is. I'll add more ceramic media to help cushion and to help fill the barrel. Oh my goodness, that would take a lot of ceramic media because it needs to be full to about here. Yeah. Alright, my poor little howlite. Let's see what we can do to get you running again, because you're in our smallest barrel. Maybe there's something we can combine you with. It's awful fragile. I don't know. Okay. We'll see howlite next week. Howlite. It has been running in course 6090 since September 21st. So it's been 5 full weeks. And we have added a couple of pieces. It's a softer stone. And we had some chipping that we've already taken out. So yes, we added some extra pieces to fill the barrel. So we know those are going to move forward. Or, stay in course. And it looks like it chipped some of these other ones that were almost ready. And now they're going to need another week because they got damaged. That's okay. Doesn't feel very smooth, but again, it's a softer stone. I don't see anything except that. Okay, that one we're going to move forward to medium. I think this could stay one more week. Definitely one more week. Feels really rough to the fingers, but there's no chipping. I think I'm going to move this to medium and see if medium will clean up that surface. And then this one is going to stay in course. And it has got some shaping that has to be done. Okay, so these two are pulling out to move with these that are ready for medium. We'll set these aside for when the rest catch up. All this is going back into the howlite. Oop, a piece of fuzz. Okay. We're shaking it up to make the ceramic media out of the stone. Okay, this is going to go one more week. We're going to charge the barrel and put it back on the tumbler. And we'll be back with our Amazonite. Alright, we're going to try something different. I moved the light right above our camera so we have a little circle we're working in. So here is our Howlite, which has been running in 6090 coarse grit since September 21st. So it's been running 6 weeks. And it's like this has a little chip right there. Boy, isn't this a gorgeous piece though. Oh, really nice. I think that's gonna have to run again. I think this one's ready to go to medium. Almost like a heart. That is ready to go to medium. Feels really good. I think our Howlite's getting ready to move forward. At least most of it. Aw, it's got a little tiny chippy there. And we did find one chip over here. Wow, look at that. That's definitely ready. We're running this batch in our little 1.5 pound barrel because we only had a little bit left. Oof. That, I don't know if you can see it because of the white. There's a spot there. You know, I think medium would fix that perfectly. This was a big piece we added towards the end. It's only been in a couple of weeks. Needs one more. We kept adding to the rough to fill the barrel. And we've got a little bit more Howlite laying around in our rough stores that we could pick some more out and keep running it. Howlite's really lovely. It's really beautiful to work with. It's a softer stone. Oh, look at that. It went down. It's just an itty bitty, teeny tiny thin piece. Aww. I think that's going to be added to our chip barrel. Along with this little piece here. Alright, can we find any more Howlite? Yeah, here's another piece. Oh, there's a chip there and a chip there. Making the barrel. Oh, that's perfect. Here's another chip. It's kind of hard to find the Howlite when it's the same color as the ceramic media. There's another chip. And I think these chips are coming off the new stones we were in, the new rough pieces we were introducing to the batch. I don't really see any more Howlite. Okay, so most of it is ready to move on to medium. We've got this whole little bag ready. Add these pieces to there. And then we're going to find our chip bag for the Howlite, which we've got over here. We'll add the chips in there. Now, we need to make a decision. Are we going to keep adding to this? I mean, this is all we have left. Ooh, with a piece of, add that to the chip bag. So this is all we have left. These 5 pieces. And let's move this light there. That's all we have left. That's not enough to run a barrel, even one of these little 1.5 pounders. So we can either put more Howlite in here, or we can swap it out for what's in our medium. And you know what I think I'd like to do is just keep adding more Howlite. I think that's definitely what we want to do, is add more Howlite. Okay. We will refill this barrel and we'll be back shortly. All right. And now we're back with our Howlite. This has been in our 6090 grit since September. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 full weeks. Now we've been adding these big chunks as we go along to keep filling the barrel. So some of these have not obviously been running that long. God, they're beautiful. Whew. Okay, so some of these little ones obviously have been running that long. That's finally ready to go to medium. Oh, see, just got that little tiny one. I think I'm going to put it in medium anyway. This has a chip right out of it. Oh. A little bit of a deep chip. Here's one. Well, we'll put it back in and we'll see if we can get it to come out any. There might be inside the ceramic media some chippage. Alright, now this has got a little bit more shaping to do. Nice big hunk. More shaping on this one. Boy, Howlite's nice. Whew. Very nice. Very nice pieces. I think one more week and we'll definitely be ready to move all this to medium. Catch it up with the other batches. Okay, we will go through the ceramic media and find more chips, and we'll be right back. All right, we've got Howlite running in 6090 grit for 8 weeks, and it is looking beautiful. Wow, absolutely gorgeous. Feels good, looks good. We keep adding rough to it. Yep, we keep adding rough to fill the barrel. And I think that it's all starting to catch up now. Oh, how delightful. There's still a couple little pieces, little places. And I think after next week, it's definitely going to be ready. I can pull out, I think, 2 pieces this week. Oh my. 2 pieces. 3. We can pull out 3. And we have no chippage, no breakage, so we can put it back in course for its last week, and hopefully everything gets moved next week. All right, we'll be back with another barrel in a moment. And we're back with our Howlite. This is the last of our ketchup repair barrel for the 6090, and it's looking really cool, except this great big chip here, which I think this came out of. There's only a couple of pieces left here that were needed. This is so beautiful and so perfect. And big. It's a nice big size stone. This is going ready for medium. This is ready for medium. Oh, wow. Really pretty. Oh, there's a little bit there, which is disheartening. It's a tiny chip right there, but I think medium might smooth that out. It's like a nick. Most of the time I'd take that nick and I'd hold it back. But Howlite's a softer stone, and I think that being in medium will fix that. And in the meantime, we just have these two pieces. Yes, one chip here. Only two pieces to hold back. So I think we're ready to take this entire barrel and move it to medium. We will add those to our other stones we've been pulling out, add this to the chips, and we will just hang on to these until the next time we run Howlite. Okay, that was quick decisions. We'll be back with our next barrel. Howlite, isn't it beautiful? It is so stunning. It feels so lovely. It's been 1 week in medium, and we're just loving it. Oh my gosh. Oh, and this piece stayed huge. Love that. Got the camera on super close up on this. Look at the patterns. Absolutely beautiful. I didn't find any chips when I went through and did a quick inspection after the rinse, and I'm very pleased about that. There's still a little bit of grainy grit on here, so it's going to go through 3 or 4 wash cycles until the water runs absolutely clear, and then we're going to move it to 500. So a lot of barrels moving forward. Our 6090 barrels are going to stay, but they might get combined because they're the Chrysoprase and the Jaspers are both the most 7, so we might combine that one barrel. And not sure if we're going to add anything new to it. It's all in that 6090 because it's December and it's really cold outside to clean those barrels. So as some of these barrels are working their way some of the barrels are working their way down and we're losing mass, I'm not refilling them. I have 4 empty already, and I'm going to leave them at least for December that way, because it's just so cold out until we find a really good way to clean them during the winter without ruining our household pipes. Yeah, we're not going to run those barrels, which I feel like is a waste of time because, you know, time's escaping us. Can't believe we're almost halfway through our first year. Can't believe we've been doing this for so long and we only have one barrel that actually made it all the way through polish. Live and learn. This is really crazy. Look at how beautiful this patterning is. Such a peaceful, calming stone. I love all the different patterns. We even have one in here that's kind of gray, you know, compared to the others. It's like it doesn't have that deep white. It's more gray. See what I'm talking about? That's kind of cool. Yeah, these are looking fantastic. I don't see why these can't go forward to 500. I don't really believe. I mean, it's a softer stone. I think it's like a most hardness 3.5, 3.5. I don't really think it needs more time in medium. I think it's ready to move to polishes. Wow. Yeah, it's really gritty. I didn't rinse this because, again, it's freezing cold and snowing outside. Didn't rinse it as well as I should have. So I can still feel the grit on here. But wash cycles will clean that up. Well, in case you don't know what a wash cycle is, it's when we take the ceramic media and the barrel and the stones and we put, instead of putting grit, we put Dreft baby soap. The reason I use that brand is because it's chemical free and it won't damage the stones. It's very soft and mild detergent. And we need to get the inside of the barrel really clean, so I clean it with like Palmolive dish soap and with a sponge, rinse it really super well. And then I put the stones back in it and I put the ceramic media in it, and everything gets a wash cycle, all of it. And it'll run for a couple of hours, and I will rinse it, rinse everything out really good with cool water, and then we put more Dreft in and more water and let it run again 2-3 times until the wash water runs clear. And now the first wash water comes out really black, and the second one comes out like a dirty gray, and then the last one comes out almost a clear gray. So it's usually 4 before it comes out clear. That is a damaged stone. I'm gonna pull it back so it doesn't infect the others. Not infect, but this pandemic has got us all thinking the same thing. Don't want it to further damage. And see, that is a chip. And I did not find that chip in the ceramic media. Anything we find damaged, we pull out. And we're not going to throw it away. We're not going to, anything like that. We're just going to hold it back for another run. Probably medium. I don't think it'll need a coarse because it's such a soft stone. But the next time we run Howlite, we'll toss those stones in there. I'll just be waiting for a while. So another one that's kind of gray. Super cool patterns. Really happy with this Howlite. I mean, it's been an easy tumble. Been pretty happy with it. It's just beautiful to look at. Patterns are really mesmerizing. And again, it's a peaceful, calming stone. Oh, there's some ceramic media. Oh. There's a lot. Wow. I can't wait till this is finished. It's gonna be so nice. Okay. We spent a lot of time on the Howlite today. Oh, this is the one that has a little bit of the yellow. Which, if I'm not mistaken, might be from an iron mineral. Put it in the comments if you know for sure. I'd like to know. Oh, it's a little baby one. Little baby. It's kind of big for the Zen garden. I might put these two in the Zen garden because it needs Howlite. Okay, Zen garden it goes. The rest of this is going back in the barrel for the wash cycle. We will see you in a moment with our Unikite. Howlite, isn't it beautiful? It has been in 500 grit, which is our aluminum oxide pre-polish, and for 1 week. It is stunning. I mean, we've got some lovely mass retained. Oh, just beautiful. Feels just like, I don't know, silky butter. Feels really good. I do not think it's going to need another week in 500. I think we can move this right along. Yeah, I think we can move this to 1000. Oh, just beautiful. Just beautiful. It's mostly dry. The ceramic media was perfect. There was it wasn't breaking down. It didn't have any chips in it. Oh, this little guy. He's gotten through. But it is large enough that nothing catches. Wow. Gosh. It's so pretty. It's like you almost don't want to polish it. Oh, it's so ready. Oh, wow. Stunning. Got a lot of different sizes, as you can see here. It's pretty interesting shapes, some absolutely cool patterns. Look at that. Little guys. Oh, it's got some. I'm gonna give this one more look off camera really close to see if there's anything that needs to be held back. There's one or two that's got a little tiny imperfection. 99% of this is ready to go on. Like this one's got a couple little, just a couple little things here. Whoop. Okay. Howlite. Absolutely beautiful. You can get lost in these patterns all day. This one feels a little beat up. Okay, we'll be back with our next barrel. We are back with our Howlite. It has been 1 week and 1,000 grit, super fine pre-polish. And I'm telling you, this stuff feels, I don't know, if there was feel-o-vision, you'd all be deeply in love. This is the best feeling stone. I love Howlite. I will run it over and over and over again. Wow, what a pleasure to work with. This is just the best feeling stone, and it has got the most amazing patterns. Now we have lost quite a bit of mass. That being said, here's a great big one we added later in the process. But look at that. Absolutely stunning. So beautiful. Even our gray one, not that there was anything wrong with the gray one, but I mean, it's just wow. You know, compared to some of these others, you know, that are more white. So it's really pretty cool. This is so ready to run into polish. And I think what I'm going to do is after our wash cycles is I'm going to put this in the dry polish because it's such a soft stone. It's a Mohs hardness of 3 to 3.5. Oh gosh, it is just so amazing. I am so in love with this stone. It's very calming. If you're quick to anger, you should carry this in your pocket. It's wonderful. It just feels perfect. Now all it needs is a little shine. Okay, we're going to throw it in the wash cycle and be back with it next week after a week of polish. Okay, let's go to our labradorite. We'll be right back. Today we're going to do dry polish. We are going to use corn cob with aluminum oxide polish. We are going to put it in our little 1.5 pound barrels. And what I did is I took corn cob and I added 2 tablespoons of aluminum oxide polish and put it in this little container and mixed it together. So it's just all mixed together, ready to go. We're going to pour a little bit in our barrel. Give us a little bit of a cushion on the bottom here. as you can see. And then these are Howlite that are ready to be polished. They have gone through all the various stages of coarse grit and fine polish grits. And now, as you can see here, it has a nice sheen on it already, just from what it's gone through in the polish, or in the pre-polish 500 and 1000 stages. So we are going to put these in this barrel, and we're going to want to make sure we have lots and lots of cushion, because we don't want them banging against each other. There'll be no ceramic media in this. Let's put a little one in here, so you can see what we're doing here. We'll layer a little bit more. We're just going to put these in here in layers. Let's see what we're doing here. A little bit more. Got a different angle on the camera today. And unlike a wet polish, you can fill this all the way full. Now, a dry polish takes longer than a wet polish, but for these very soft stones, it's going to give us all the cushion that we need. Fill it all the way to the top. Whoop. Big bunch of aluminum oxide that did not stir up enough. And as you can see, we are to the lip. Put the lid on. Other than the mess I made, it's ready to go. We have it labeled. We will see this in a week, and we'll see if the Howlite likes this type of polish. And it might go as much as 2 weeks. You never really know. You gotta check it every few days when you're doing a dry polish. And it's that simple. Alright, we are back with our Howlite. It has been 1 week in the dry polish, which is aluminum oxide polish along with corn cob. Oh my goodness. Let's see what we have here. Let's get a little of this dust off of it. Let's see what we've got. We'll cut that. Okay. Oh, it's lovely. Oh, look at our beautiful Howlite. Oh, let me move that light here so we can. Oh, it's so slippery. Oh, it's amazing. Okay, let's pull out there. I think the dry polish was a success. Absolutely. Can you see that shine? Wow. All right. I'm gonna dig for a bigger piece here. Just trying to wipe off the polish dust here. Oh. Wow, look at that. That is a nice high polish on that. And that has been, oh my, for a week. 1 week in corncob dry polish with aluminum oxide. I will recommend this method. Now, if our calcite would have come out like this, I would have been over the moon. But bad product in, bad product out. And since this stuff was as perfect as we could get it before we put it in the polish, oh. Wow, this is so cool. I'm really ridiculously happy. Oh, it just is amazing. All right, there's a great big piece in here somewhere. Let's see if we can locate it. Well, for Howlite, which is a soft stone, I think it's a Mohs 3, 3.5, corncob polishing method is definitely the way to go. So the articles that I read from like the Rock Shed and other places like that, Rock Tumbler, that all recommended this were highly correct. Wow. Just can't get over how great these feel. And then, of course, they need to be washed. To be honest, I don't remember if this requires a burnish. I'm going to have to do a little research, or if we just have to wash it really well. It's so slippery, I can't get a hold of it. I do not think this needs any more time. I think this is just beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Look at the pattern on that. Wow. Really super happy. Oh, success. I do love a success. Okay. Okay. Now, we're going to set this aside. Okay. We have our Howlite in a soapy bath with a little bit of palm olive. And sorry about the noise, you're hearing the tumblers go. Yeah, just a little palm olive in a little lukewarm water. And we are just going to literally just wash each stone. Get a nice little soapy bath, get all of that dry polish and aluminum oxide polish off the stone. And then these are going to go into a rinse, and I'll rinse them a couple of times. But I just wanted to show you this one because we found a really nice big piece. And just Look at how stunning that is. Let's get focus here. It is just beautiful high shine. Just stunning. After we get all these cleaned, we'll take some individual photos, and when we create the How to Tumble Howlite video, we'll have the finished product photographs on that. But Howlite is a complete success. I am so happy. I will do this stone again and again and again. It is delightful. Okay. Happy holidays, everyone. I know I'm going to be busy. I don't know about you. I need to rinse it in something besides soapy water, but I just wanted to show you. Wow. That is completely dry. What a lovely polish. See that shine? Beautiful pattern. Howlite. Absolutely stunning. So hit the subscribe button so you'll know when I drop a new video. We're going to be starting a new series that talks about gemstones, and we will have one coming up that's all about howlite. Okay. Again, yeah, happy holidays. And we'll see you guys next week.
Mm-hmm.